All right, we're back with the Division 1 race for our round 1 at Laguna Seca. This time we got a crazy lineup of drivers for this season. We got Dutra, Djax, 32 Nasty, PSVR, Harm's Way, Toasty, Anthony Colazzo, Silva, Beto, Azazel, Walker, Sir Hames, Zukas in the lobby right now. Like this division is absolutely stacked. I'm so excited to be commentating and streaming this race. It's absolutely insane. So just for some stats for you guys, let's see here. I compiled like stats for each driver over the course of the last couple of seasons. So Toasty is our probably top contender coming in for this race, being I think second in the driver's standing for season 2, losing out to I think it was Hubble in our second season. But Toasty's got 4 wins and 9 total podiums in his LRC career. So the only driver that actually measures up to those stats right now is actually Silva with 4 total wins and then 8 podiums as well. I mean, these are just stats too. So, I mean, every driver has also raced a different number of races. So take these with a grain of salt. Sir Hames, our champion from the Division 2 season 2 Division 2, has jumped up into Division 1 for season 4. Sir Hames coming off of seasons 1 and 2 with a total of 4 total wins and 8 podiums throughout his LRC career. And then we have people coming in like Dutra, who are just insanely fast. Same with Ryder and Djax as well. Djax is always up in the timetables for the online time trials. We got Anthony Colazzo in the house. The driver to basically just race one race for season 2 and win that race. Basically getting 18th place in the drivers' championship standings with only 1 race in season 2. Had a tough time in season 3, it looks like. 0 podiums, 0 race wins for the NASCAR League. Finished with a season best of 5th position in season 3. Beto makes a return this season. Ended up with a 1 podium at season 3 with a season best finish of 3rd place. But over the course of Beto's LRC career, he's had 1 win and then 4 podiums. And then Azazel, representing Team Bahamut, has been here since the start, but took a break for season 3. Again, Bahamut being the oldest team this season. Bahamut winning the first season of LRC, but then dropping all the way down to last place for season 2, and then not making a return for season 3. So Team Bahamut has a lot to work on for season 4 to be able to contend for this championship. And then we got Willie making a return as well from season 3. Willie finishing out season 3, I believe, in 5th in the Drivers' Championship standings. The one with 1 win, and then a total of 2 wins throughout the course of his LRC career and 3 podiums. Thank you for following, Hazmaster. That's Trackhead, right? Trackhead? So some other notable names that we should probably talk about too. We got 32 Nasty PSVR joining us in Division 1 this season as well. So 32 Nasty PSVR ended up getting second place in Season 2 for Division 2. Part of the Avanti Corsa Honda team that our resident alien Hubble was team captain of. Who am I missing? So Ryder, captain of the Maelstrom Motorsports team. Maelstrom Motorsports finishing a strong second in the Season 3 team standings, overall team standings. Solid performance by them in the NASCAR season. Had a little bit of trouble in Season 2. So Maelstrom Motorsports finished in 5th place in Season 2. And that was their debut season. So Willie now, team captain of Team.com, they ended up finishing 5th place in Season 3. So hopefully they'll be looking to improve on that in Season 4, excuse me. And then we got our new teams this season. So all the non-returning teams will be our Rexy Racing, Massive Impact Racing, and Penalty Hunters Oracle Racing, and then the Jolly Green Giants. The Jolly Green Giants had a great opening race with Nixon winning the race. And then fun fact, so Toasty and Dinosaur have been on the same team for the last 3 seasons, it seems. Dinosaur giving us the 2-minute warning to start qualifying. We'll be up and running very soon. If you're watching the race, definitely drop a comment letting us know who you are rooting for. Always eat your veggies. That's sound advice for life, is to eat your vegetables. We all might not want to admit it, but eating your vegetables definitely will make you much healthier. So every one of these teams are absolutely stacked. We got Team.com, so we got Willie and S. Walker. For Rexy Racing, we have Toasty and 32 Nasty PSVR. Massive Impact Racing, we got Dutra and Djax. That's an insane pair right there. Ryder, so sorry, we have for Maelstrom Motorsports, we have Beto and Ryder. Jolly Green Giants, we have Sir Hames stepping up to Division 1. And then Anthony Colazzo. Bahamut Venom, we got Azazel and Harm's Way, another solid driver lineup. Silva and Zukost for Penalty Hunters Oracle Racing. And we are starting to qualify in just a bit. Thank you for following Senor Dude. So there's going to be quite a bit of jockeying for position on the outlap. I think drivers are going to want to try to get as much as clean air as possible for qualifying to maximize their time. Track position here and qualifying is going to be incredibly important for the start of the race. Rogue, you had a great race. Okay, so Anthony Colazzo, I saw that. I was like, is he going to pit? Nope, he's not going to pit this lap. All right, so Anthony Colazzo takes us around the corkscrew, turn 9, and will be the first to put down a hot lap. That's right on board with Anthony Colazzo. Colazzo sets our first time with a 1:28.5, but is quickly surpassed by Azazel. Jolly Green Giant Skin taken over by the Venom, but as I say that, Toasty takes the top time with a 1:27.7 for Team Rexy Racing. Beto crosses the line. Sir Hames takes 4th place. Beto 5th. Harm's Way 6th. All the times are very close right now, so Harm's Way only like less than a 10th between Beto and Ryder. It's going to be an extremely close lineup for the grid today. Dutra already changing his tires. In that orange Rexy Racing livery, getting a little bit of a loose back end at the entrance of the corkscrew, but hits the purple time sectors again. Likely improved this time around. The 1:27.28, super solid lap time by Toasty. So Walker jumps up into second place with a 1:28.001. Toasty in a league of his own at the moment. We'll be waiting to see what lap times we'll see what we'll get from Dutra and potentially Willie, our top contenders for the first pole position of the season in Division 1. Silva jumps up into, I think it was 4th place by setting a 128.1. Several cars dive into the pits to change their tires, and Willie does not improve. So Willie struggling a little bit to set his fastest time. Azazel right now out on track, finishing his hot lap, or sorry, his out lap to start another hot lap. Will anybody be able to reach or to even get close to Toasty's time at 127.2? Is an insane time for this track and car combination. Azazel improves, but only it's less than a tenth of a second. Azazel's going to have to find a drastic amount of time somewhere else. And there we go. Dutra sets a 127.5, jumping up into 2nd place. So Dutra showing some strong pace out of the massive impact Viper. We got a car that spun out on track. I think that was 32 Nasty PSVR for Team Rexy Racing in the blue dinosaur car. Azazel not able to improve. And it seems like times have stabilized quite a bit. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds until qualifying ends. Oh, 32 Nasty running into traffic there. Nasty's time is only 0.02 of a second behind Silva's time. So again, this grid is going to be super tight. Anthony Colazzo, card that led us into our qualifying session, now sits in 7th place. Only a second from the pole position time. Silva jumps up into 3rd place with an improvement. And Toasty sets the best time again, bringing into the 126s, the 126.996. First car to break into the 26s. Ajax is done. So Willie was our top qualifier in the qualifying shootout. We'll see if Willie is able to jump up into a higher position in this lap. Willie puts a lot of time and dedication into his team, his setups, and is looking to make a drastic improvement on his time. Will it be enough though? It'll be in the high 127s. Might not be enough to take pole position. Maybe certainly up in the top 5. Will it be in the top 3 though? It is the top 3, so Willie gets 3rd position, taking Silva away, taking it away from Silva, who's currently now sitting in 4th. Let's take a look at the qualifying results once again. So Toasty with that 126, a full half a second in front of 2nd place. Usually it's Dutra setting the crazy times, so Toasty has brought his A game today. Toasty setting quite the statement in qualifying today. Willie sits in 3rd. Silva in 4th place, Azazel in 5th. Got S. Walker with a strong 6th place. The first car to have the two cars in the top 6. So Willie for Team.com in 3rd, and then S. Walker in 6th. We got 32 Nasty PSVR in 7th. Anthony Colazzo in 8th. Ryder in 9th. Sir Hames in 10th. We have Djax in 11th. Beto in 12th, Harm's Way in 13th, and then Zukos in 14th place. So quite the spread here. We got like the top 5 cars within a second of each other, and then the top 12 cars within a second of each other, basically. So it's going to be a really tight battle here. Dinosaur is resetting the room, likely because there's something wrong with the setup. Everyone's going to have to put in their tunes again, so it'll be a couple more minutes till we get underway. I will take this time to take a quick water break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Yo, Kaido, what's up? Good to have you here. So the Nasty Fan Club is in chat, is in the house. So we have 49 laps at Laguna Seca. I think similarly to Division 2, we'll be looking at potentially a hard, medium, hard strategy. I think in Division 2 it was medium, hard, medium, or at least two medium stints and then one hard. And it seems like the optimal strategy for Division 1 will likely be 2 hard stints and a medium stint. The question is, when will people be taking their medium tires versus their hards? I think we'll see. Oh, you went hard, soft, medium. Yeah, so in Division 2, I think Dinosaur also went soft. I think Dinosaur went soft, hard, hard, though. I think that might have been different. But interesting to see people try to incorporate the soft tires into the strategy. We'd like to see that more. That'd be great. But I think in Division 1, I think it'd be interesting to see who starts the race with medium tires and who starts with hard tires. The risk of starting with medium tires is that you burn them out too quickly because you're fighting for track position and you're doing a lot of aggressive racing with other people around you. hard all day, every day. So one of the rules of Season 4 that we've implemented for this season specifically is to require our drivers to have at least 2 different tire compounds throughout the race. So while it may be something you wanted, if you wanted to do hard, you wouldn't be able to, but I think that would be a suboptimal strategy anyway. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see who starts on the the medium tires and who starts on the hard tires. We'll see if I would imagine our top positioned runners, so probably the front half of the grid, will run mediums to gain track position. And I think the rear half of the grid would likely start on hards. You know, you could do a medium, soft pit strategy. The thing is, I don't know if there's any tracks that will be running this season that have an extremely quick pit stop. Like, it would be really cool if we had a track that was like one of the city tracks, like in Tokyo. One of the street tracks where like the pit delta is like literally 5 seconds or something like that. It'd be awesome to see like crazy soft strategies work out that way, where you can do like a medium soft strategy. That'd be so cool. All right, so Dinosaur has set up the grid, I think. I think the grid is ready to go. Starter has been pitted 2 laps early. Oh yeah, that's brutal. And Norwines is hilarious. If you do the reverse track, I think there was one race we had in like one of the academies where I think it was maybe Azazel or someone just understeered into the pit lane and accidentally went into the accidentally did a pit stop because they just understeered into the entrance of the pit lane on the reverse order. I think we have I have a clip of that somewhere on the Discord. It might have been Dutra, yeah. It was super funny. All right, so we got the go-ahead from Dinosaur. We're going to get started with the first race of Division 1 at Laguna Seca. All right, so we got a grid. Toasty's in first place. Dutra is in second, looking to take that inside line down into the Andretti hairpin. Will Toasty keep the lead? And we're green, 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 green. Let's go. So Toasty gets a good start. Dutra gets an even better start. Dutra takes the inside, will likely have the inside for the Andretti hairpin. And then Willie is also in a good position as well. So Toasty actually might get bumped out down to third place if Willie can capitalize on this inside. Can't. So Willie maintains his third position. Toasty loses out to Dutra, but that will be all right. I think Toasty won't complain too much about that. So we got a tight field. Oh my gosh, so Dutra getting a little bit in the sand there, getting squarely out of turn 4. Toasty very, very close behind. We got a battle in 4th place right now, so Silva and Willie going at it. And we got a couple cars further down, so Colazzo right behind 3290 PSVR going up into the corkscrew, very, very close. Will he be able to make a move into the entrance of the corkscrew braking zone? No. Sir Hames and I believe it's S. Walker going into the braking zone side by side. Sir Hames winning out in that exchange. The top 3 are so close still. Willie, Toasty, Dutra. This is going to be a close race all the way to the end of lap 49. Riding on board with Jay Silva at the moment. Oh, and Silva dives into the... Oh my goodness. That is going to be, oh my goodness. Silva just locks up and then runs into Willie. Willie luckily not losing much time at all. So very, very good there for Willie. Unfortunate for Silva there, loses out on tons of positions due to that mistake. Willie, fortunately not losing too much time. So, good thing that was not catastrophic and was not a race-ending collision for Willie. But Willie is under attack now by 3290 PSVR in that Rexy Racing livery. We got a 2-4 for Team Rexy at the moment. Super solid by both teams. Nasty putting the pressure on to Willie at the moment. So we got interesting strategy here. So we got Dutra on the hards, Toasty on the mediums, And then we have Willie on the hards, and then Nasty on the mediums as well. So both Rexy cars on the medium, potentially medium hard strategy. Oh, and it looks like we got an incident over there at the entrance of the the exit of corner 11. I think that might have been Walker and someone else. Let's see if we can replay that. Might have been Walker just losing control. Oh yeah, so Walker just, oh no, so Ryder and Walker both do the same thing. Oh no. So Ryder picks up damage. And this battle for the top 3 is still going on. It's still pretty tight. All 4 cars within a second and a half of each other. 32 Nasty putting on the pressure of Willie here. Gives him a little bit of a bump to speed him up. Going into the corkscrew. 32 Nasty electing to work together with Willie instead of competing and losing timeout. So, interesting strategy decision. Oh, Anthony Colasso getting very squirrely there. Very, very risky. The exit of turn 10 into the sand. Been able to recover quite well. I think Azazel pulled over to the side and allowed Sir Hames to make a pass due to a potential penalty. Azazel in harm's way right now with a 7 and 8 for Team Bahamut Venom. Nasty is kind of stuck behind Willie and using his tires up more. So if Willie wants to, if 32 Nasty wants to compete for that podium position, he's going to either have to conserve his tires a lot more or make this pass on Willie. So, oh, Willie defends and 32 Nasty takes the outside, looking to cut over on the inside to get a better exit, but no, Willie able to defend that position quite well. Willie now feeling the pressure, knowing that 32 Nasty is going to take that position if he gets the chance. Oh, we got the Silva, we got the penalty hunters side by side going into the Andretti hairpin. Silva making good work, taking the inside, making the pass on his teammate, and looking to make the pass on Beto as well, so gets alongside Beto into turn 3. Solid pass by Jay Silva. And then Beto unfortunately getting caught out where Zukost almost made the pass on Beto into turn 4, but now loses out to a position from D-Jax, who takes advantage of the situation. Oh man, what a great race so far. So much action. Back up with our leaders. Oh, Willie's still defending 32 Nasty PSVR. 32 Nasty trying to find any way around him. And it will likely be burning up his tires as a result. So Willie doing a really great job defending. Oh, they go side by side into turn 11. Really defending very, very well, not allowing Nasty to get a better exit, covering off the apex, the late apex. 32 Nasty weaving back and forth behind Willie's review mirrors, but still not able to make anything work. Willie defending extremely well. Beto losing out to Silva and Djax in that last exchange, is now defending against Zukost. So we got a 5 and 6 for the Jolly Green Giants, and then a 7-8 for Team Bahamut. Got a team battle coming up here. It'd be interesting to see if the Jolly Green Giants set up a defense here against Azazel and work together. You know, Sir Hames goes deep into the corkscrew and loses quite a bit of time, and now Azazel has the opportunity to potentially pass in the next lap or so. It's so hard to get a good exit out of turn 11 to get side by side to the car that you want to pass. On board with Azazel. Tron Loco. I had to take a quick break there, but man, we got a crazy race going on. So Toasty now hounding Dutra. They got about this very similar tire life, and then we got 32 Nasty PSVR hounding Willie for that third position. Rexy, both Rexies are doing an absolute job putting the pressure onto positions 1 and 3. So Toasty and 32 Nasty PSVR looking very, very solid for a first race result with a potential 1-3 result for Team Rexy Racing. Oh, look at that harm's way getting real close to Sir Hames out of the Andretti hairpin. Team Bahamut working together to get past the Jolly Green Giants. The racing is so close this season, both in skill level and just the choice of the car to use for this season. Everything is going to be so amazing. I'm so excited for the whole season. It's really, really nice to just see this at the beginning of the season. So Zukos getting very close to Beto going into turn 6. Up the Rahal straight towards the corkscrew. Zukos not able to make anything of it. Oh, and Beto overshooting the corkscrew quite a bit. Might give Zukos an opportunity here to go do the over/under. Nope. Laguna Seca being a very difficult track to overtake. So drivers are going to have to work extra hard to make that happen on track. You're either going to burn through your tires, or you have to either burn through your tires or manage your tires behind the car in front of you. So you have to make a conscious decision at some point to like actively ignore managing your tires to get that position. And it can be very costly too if the car in front of you is doing a good job defending. We see that here with 32 Nasty PSVR behind Willie. So he's been behind Willie the entire race so far, and the right front tire there is wearing out pretty quickly. Let's compare that to Toasty. So Toasty's on the same strategy. Toasty's got significantly higher life in that front right. I think he's been kind of managing his tires behind Dutra, not attempting to pass him or anything. So it's it's crazy. And Dutra's actually got a very similar tire wear with the hards. So Toasty was able to manage his mediums almost the same amount of tire wear as Dutra's hard tires. Oh, and Willie takes a defense on the inside of the Andretti hairpin, and 32 Nasty gives him a little bit of a bump, but does not take advantage of that. Willie continuing to defend the inside of the corner to prevent 32 Nasty from passing. Oh, it looks like Harmsway is able to get past Anthony Colazzo down into the Andretti hairpin. I'll have to catch the replay of that. And now the Jolly Green Giants and the Bahamut Racers are now staggered for that 5th position. Look at how close this is. This is crazy. So here's the pass going down to the Andretti hairpin. Harm's Way and I think Andy Colazzo side by side going through the hairpin. And then Azazel there looking to make potentially a cheeky move to get past him as well. Wasn't able to make it work though. Man, this is an intense team battle right here. Sir Hames doing an incredible job jumping up from Division 2 of Season 2 into Division 1 for this season and maintaining a 5th place position. That's no easy task. Now we got Jay Silva joining the battle as well. So Jay Silva having a little bit of an incident with Willie on lap, I think it was 3 or 4, and is now catching up to the Jolly Green Giants and the Bahamut Venom cars. Jay Silva will likely find it very difficult to make that pass on the track. Oh no, it looks like I think Anthony Colazzo made a mistake going out of turn 3, allowing Zazel to squeeze through at turn 4. So the Bahamut Venom team making their way and gaining these positions one by one. Jay Silva now looking to make that pass on Anthony Colazzo. Uh-oh, I just heard some big tower. Oh no, it's Sir Hames! Oh no, Sir Hames had such a good race up until this point. It's not over yet. He does a quick recovery, doesn't have any damage, so Sir Hames is still good. Oh my goodness. Unfortunate. Here it is. Oh, so he has a little bit of a moment there. Oh, it's so unfortunate. So anything can happen still. We have safety cars in the league, so a safety car could happen. Like literally anything can happen. So Toasty and 32 Nasty PSVR take their first pit stop. That leaves Dutra and oh no, something else happened. I think I missed it. Let's see if we catch it on replay. Looks like Azazel's coming up behind. Comes alongside of Anthony Colazzo. They go side by side in turn 3. Oh no, and Azazel. Oh no, Azazel loses control. Oh my god. What a battle. I wonder if Azazel now and Sir Hames are going to be close to each other. Yeah, so Sir Hames is not too far from Azazel, so both of them, a pretty intense mistake from Team Bahamut and Team Jolly Green Giants. And now they're still going to continue to fight for the rest of the race. Dutra taking a pit stop and Willie continuing out on track. So Willie really making those hard tires last quite a while. All right, if you're just joining us, we're currently racing Division 1 of the league. Beto there trying to get past Sir Hames into the corner. So Sir Hames really struggling on those tires. He's going to do another lap on that right front, completely depleted. And I think this will give Toasty and Beto a good chance to overtake them. Toasty goes side by side with Beto and overtakes Beto on the entrance to the dreaded hairpin. Looking to make an overtake on Sir Hames as well. Toasty has already made a pit stop and is looking to gain those positions back. 32 Nasty PSVR and S Walker already getting into a battle, but again, 32 Nasty PSVR already having taken a pit stop, so not looking to battle too much with them. But Beto, 32 Nasty PSVR looking to get past Ducas as quickly as possible to avoid being stuck behind traffic. Oh no, and then looks like Sir Hames got onto the grass there, the sand, excuse me, and ended up losing quite a bit of time. Yeah, 32 Nasty PSVR showing some great driving today so far. So Toasty being out of the pits quite early is clear. It looks like a clear maybe 8 seconds behind Dutra, who he was like immediately behind in the first stint. So Dutra getting quite a bit of time in that pit exchange. And then Willie is still ahead. We'll see if Willie's overcut will eventually prove to be advantageous. So once our first stint round of pit stops is over, we'll get to see where every car falls in the position order. And if you're new to LRC, you don't know what we are, so we're Learners Racing Collective. Definitely check us out. I posted our Discord invite link and pinned it in chat. We're just a GT7 Discord. We do a little bit of Assetto Corsa stuff too. But a lot of our events and races are geared around collaborating and learning together in a really supportive environment. So this league is an example of that. We have 28 drivers across 7 teams. And then we have like a team captain for each team that helps drivers improve, help strategize in the race. So a lot of really fun stuff in terms of collaboration. So Harm's Way and Azazel, our Bahamut Venom boys, end up pitting on lap 19. We'll see where they exit in relation to the Jolly Green Giants. Anthony Colazzo rounding the 11th corner just now. And it looks like Anthony Colazzo might end up ahead. Well, we'll see. So Harm's Way comes out ahead of Anthony Colazzo. And then it looks like Azazel will come out behind. But will he be behind Sir Hames? No, he won't. He'll come out ahead of Sir Hames. All right, so our race leader now dives into the pits. Almost no tire left on that front right. Very incredibly consistent lap times from Willie. Look at that, 130, mid 130s, high 130s, all within a couple tenths of a second of each other. So Dutra is making his way by. I think Dutra will regain the lead once Willie is out. Toasty also crosses the start-finish, and it seems like Toasty will also maintain his lead over Willie. question is whether 32 Nasty PSVR exit will be in relation to Willie. Wait a second. So what happened to 32 Nasty PSVR? He's in the pits right now. So, oh, so wow. So 32 Nasty PSVR must have had some type of accident or something. There's damage on his car. The front left tire and the front bumper are completely destroyed. So now we got Silva in 5th place, about 5 seconds behind Willie. Beto is still out there on his first stint in 3rd place, still needing to make a pit stop, but managing those tires extremely well. So 32 Nasty PSVR comes out behind Sir Hames. And both of them have some pretty good rubber left on their tires. So this will be a pretty good battle going into the next couple of laps. Our field now a little spread out more compared to the beginning of this race. But that's just because of the diverging strategies. I think everything is going to converge towards the end of the race. We'll still see a pretty close result. So we got a couple more battles shaping up here. S. Walker making some ground on Zukost. We got 32 Nasty PSVR making ground on Sir Hames. And then we got Harm's Way making ground on D-Jax. And 32 Nasty picks up another penalty. These are absolutely killing his race. There's a lap earlier where he got it as well, and it's just absolutely killing his ability to make a pass onto Sir Hames. Oh, D-Jax makes a mistake, allows Harm's Way to get alongside up into the braking zone. Oh, and he makes a pass before the braking zone even happens. So, freebie for Harm's Way as he was approaching D-Jax. D-Jax making that unforced error. And now drops it back into 6th place. Oh no, looks like 32 Nasty making another error. This race slowly coming undone. And it looks like Walker was able to make the pass on Zukost. Potentially on a, maybe Zukost made a mistake or something and allowed him to get through. All right, so back with our leader. Dutra leads with a 9-second lead over Toasty, but has a significant maybe disadvantage, if you want to call that, on tire wear, or more like gas. So potentially Dutra's strategy isn't quite playing out exactly to be how he wanted it to be. Willie right now with essentially pretty much new tires and almost a half a tank of gas. So Willie started in the hards, has switched over to the mediums. We'll be looking to make a faster stint here. So now he's lapping in the 120s, 129s flat. It was previous almost a full second faster than his times on the hard tires. And this is quite good for Willie as he's allowed to essentially run these laps in open air and get the maximum amount of his amount from his racing medium tires in the middle of this race. So Toasty lapping currently in the 130s. So it's about maybe a 6-lap striking zone that Willie will be able to get within range of Toasty. And assuming if they end up hitting close to the same lap, they'll be very, very close in terms of overall pace. But I think Toasty might have to make a pit stop before Willie does, if Willie does a good job managing his tires still through this stint. Oh man, so Harm's Way is now finding himself under attack by Jay Silva. Maybe he passed him, I'm not sure, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so we got S. Walker coming out of the pits, and then D-Jax coming out of the pits, and S. Walker making the round, making his way around the Andretti hairpin. He's got damage though, so D-Jax should be able to make a pass quite easily, relatively speaking. Got fresh tires as well, although they're going to be cold this first lap. I think within a lap Djax might be able to get his tires warmed up and able to pass Walker if Walker doesn't already pit by then. I think a pit now, though, would be pretty detrimental to Walker's race, so I don't think he wants to do that quite yet. So our race leader, Dutra, hits the pits with 1 liter of fuel in the tank. So Willie has closed the gap down to 4.7 seconds, but also is losing pace on the car. Now lapping at a 130 instead of the 120, low 129s, high 28s. Arms Way pulling a little bit ahead of Jay Silva, starting to create a gap. Yeah, Silva is already in 4th place, and I think that's like a net position. It's a shame. It would have been nice to see Silva battle for the win here. Oh, Zukost! Oh my goodness. Great save by Zukost, going down into turn 9 and losing the back end quite a bit. So Silva dives into the pits and is currently sitting in 10th place, fueling up to quite a bit actually, 80%. The tank. We'll see where he comes out in relation to Djax. So Silva comes out right behind Zukost's teammate, who's on a different strategy. Let's check in with our leaders. So, oh man, so Willie putting on the heat. Willie already 3 seconds closer. So as Willie started losing time on his laps, so has Toasty. So the difference between the two is still about a second in pace, but Willie has more gas than Toasty does. And looks like Toasty is pushing a lot more to take advantage of using the tires more until the end of the stint. So Azazel now has Beto on his rear. And I don't know if it's Beto is on his rear or if Azazel made the pass recently. Let's take a look at the replay, see if... Yeah, maybe the pass happened just at that corner. No, it looks like Beto is actually fighting for this position. Azazel a little bit slower, it seems. Very tight battle so far. And we got one between Walker and Djax as well. On both of them go off, and then Djax, oh my god, Djax saves it. Oh my god, that could have been catastrophic. Thank you for following Ghost, Shadow Ghost. For those joining us, definitely check out our Discord. We host a numerous amount of events all throughout the week. So Beto's still up against Azazel, making him work. So Azazel goes defensive slightly into the Andretti hairpin. Both of them are actually really going at it right now. You can hear those tires squealing, so they're not really managing those tires as conservatively as the other cars on track. Oh, Beto there making a quick look to the inside there, maybe trying to get Azazel off of his game. Beto is so close right now. It's so difficult to make the pass at Laguna Seca. And he's running out of gas, so he's gonna have to make a pit stop soon. But he's still got a lot of tire life left. And then Azazel, though, can go further. So if Beto potentially makes an undercut, he could maybe get ahead in the pits. But I mean, if Beto pits, he's gonna have to take a really long stint, like an 18 lap stint on hards, which is incredibly difficult to do. Azazel goes defensive again at the Andretti hairpin. Beto takes a look at the outside, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, and Beto looks to the outside around turn 3. Oh my god. And making Azazel work for it. Oh my goodness. This has been a crazy race. So Silva comes out of the pits and is just behind Djax and S. Walker. Oh no! I think that was S. Walker making a critical mistake. Walker already having damage on the front bumper. I think he maybe hits the sausage curb or something. Oh no, he just doesn't hit the apex, and then oh no! Unfortunate. So Azazel now in second place, Beto in third. Still having to make a pit stop though. Dutra has made his final pit stop, and it looks like Toasty has as well. So those two will be set to go to the end of the race, it seems. Sir Hames in 6th place. Yeah, especially at, it's so easy to dip a tire there, yeah, especially at turn 6. Whenever you have a worn out right front tire, you just understeer like crazy, and it allows you to get those two wheels in the dirt. So we just saw S. Walker wipe out and take more damage. I don't know if it was actually more damage. I think he ended up hitting the front of his car into the wall, but his front of his car is already damaged. So I don't think he picked up any additional damage from that spin. So Beto dives into the pits. And that leaves Azazel out now to continue lapping without any of the additional pressure from behind. I think Azazel will be quite relieved. As I say that though, Dutra is coming up on Azazel very quickly. But again, Azazel has, Dutra has already taken his pit stop, so it's not like they're actually racing against each other for position at this moment in time. And Willie is also dove into the pits, so we'll be entering the final phase of the race. Oh, look at that, and D-Jax and Harmsway now continuing to fight. But D-Jax looking like he still needs to make a pit stop. Harmsway trying to get around D-Jax. Dutra putting on the pressure on Azazel. Dutra trying to waste as little time as possible to get around Azazel. Azazel defends at turn 1, and Dutra dives deep, goes for that wide line. But he'll be burning up his tires quite a bit. Oh, they go side by side through turn 3, and Dutra on the outside makes the overtake into turn 4. So I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know if Dutra is going to be able to conserve his tires till the end. He's got about another 15 laps, it looks like. So maybe Dutra will be going for one additional pit stop, maybe with some soft tires. We'll see. So Willie now only 3 seconds behind Toasty, with fresher tires and more fuel. I think if the trend keeps up of Willie lapping slightly faster than Toasty for the next couple of laps, we'll have a really intense battle on our hands. And it's the same thing. So Toasty went with the racing hards, and Willie went with the mediums. And so, just like the last stint, we'll see Willie going to be pacing about a second to half a second faster than Toasty. It's going to be a tight battle towards the end. right, so it's come down to this. It's come down to half a second. Willie is continuing to make ground on Toasty, and this will be for track position. It won't be for the net lead, but if Dutra decides to make another pit stop, it will be for the net lead. It just depends on Dutra's strategy. He can open the gap up more than 10 seconds in the last couple of laps. Oh, look at that, and Willie's getting so close to Toasty. Now Toasty's gonna have to start defending in the next lap or so. Yeah, I know, right? You just gotta wait till Toasty makes a mistake. Oh, just as I say that, he makes a little bit of a mistake exiting the last corner, but it won't be enough for Willie to overtake him. Or will it? Let's see. So Toasty takes the inside defense into the Andretti hairpin, and they both break deep into the hairpin. Willie trying to stick it to the outside and won't make it. Will he make it stick? He stays side by side out of the exit and takes the inside into turn 3. And will likely make that move stick. But Toasty doesn't give up. Toasty stays on the outside and they go side by side through turn 3 and turn 4. But, oh man, turn 4 though, Toasty has to concede the position. Oh, such good racing. Willie defends into turn 5. Toasty looking to take the outside, maybe gain some ground going up into the Rahal straight. And Toasty's got a draft. He's really, really close. I don't think he'll be able to make a position or make a pass, but oh, they go side by side into the braking zone of the corkscrew. Willie defends, takes the inside, but Toasty, oh my God, Toasty also almost makes it stick. Oh my goodness, what a race. Excellent racing between these two. But Toasty's not going to give up so easily. But based off of their lap times, I don't think it's sustainable for Toasty to be lapping at the same pace as Willie has been. But if it's anyone, leave it to Toasty to find some way to make it work. And then Willie defends again into turn 3, taking the inside as they approach some traffic ahead. Oh, and they hit traffic at turn 5. This is the worst place, turn 6, this is the worst place to get traffic. Okay, so both of them make their way by pretty easily. None of them gets held up by, I believe that is, let's see, who is that? That is Zukost. And slowly but surely, Toasty is starting to lose a little bit of ground. Alright, so Dutra still maintains the lead. He's opening the gap to second place by a couple seconds. But I don't think that'll be enough to warrant another pit stop. Unless if he goes for softs and then is able to lap a clear like 2 seconds ahead of both Willie and Toasty for the remaining 8 laps. That actually might get him pretty close to where they're at now. But to do that with softs, I think is going to be really difficult. It's going to be a tall order. If anyone can do it, it's Dutra though. Further down the grid, Harm's Way is in 4th place. A clear, I was just going to say, Silva not far behind, but makes a critical mistake and allows Anthony Colasso to get really close. So I think Silva is going to have to defend going up into the corkscrew. No, there's no way Dutra's going to be able to take his tires to the end. I don't think he'll be able to do it. So Silva finding himself under pressure by Anthony Colasso. Silva's going to have to defend going into the hairpin. Silva takes the inside line. Colasso sticks to the outside. Doesn't get alongside of Silva enough to pressure him too much. So much good defending from everyone today. Like, we saw some really good defending from Willie all the beginning of the race against 32 Nasty PSVR. We're seeing we're seeing Silva defend well. Toasty did as best as he could against Willie. Incredible racing today. Silva goes wide into the corkscrew, but maintains the position as Anthony Colasso has to back up a little bit, make sure he doesn't crash into Silva. So Silva jumps into the pits. Interesting decision. This hard's not exactly worn all the way. Oh, but we got 32 Nasty PSVR under attack by D-Jax and then also Sir Hames. So we got like a 3-way battle here for 9th place. Oh, 32 Nasty PSVR going wide down turn 9 into the sand, and then Sir Hames follows him. But 32 Nasty PSVR maintains the inside and makes a little bit of contact with D-Jax, his team, or not his teammates. Sorry, they were different teams. Oh, and then he goes for the inside there, and he backs out after some contact. But it looks like Sir Hames now takes advantage of the situation and is now side by side with D-Jax and takes the lead going into the hairpin. For a second there, I almost confused D-Jax and 32 Nasty PSVR for being on the same team, but they're not. One is Rexy, the other is Bullet Bill livery. And it looks like it's starting to get quite dark outside. There's no rain on Laguna Seca in GT7. But the temperatures could drop, so it might make it more difficult for those in the hard tires to keep their tire temperature up. No, and another error by 32 Nasty PSVR. So D-Jax has way more fresher tires than Sir Hames, so it's going to be a tall order for Sir Hames to stay in front of Djax for the remainder of the race. Djax clearly motivated to take that position back. That was unfortunately taken from him due to 32 Nasty PSVR's error going into turn 11. Djax getting closer by the second. So Dutra ended up back out in third place. He's got the medium tires on, but he's a full 18 seconds behind Toasty. And then Toasty now clear 2 seconds behind Willie. So Willie opening up the gap just a little bit, but not by much, not more than I thought it would be. So right now the closest battle on track is Djax looking to take that position away from Sir Hames. Or I should say take that position back from Sir Hames. Willie's tires are looking good. We got 5 laps left, and he's got about maybe a third of the wear left, which is not particularly amazing though, because the tires will wear out faster towards the end of the stint. And Toasty's got a similar amount of tire left in his tires, but his tires are the hard compounds. So that will allow Toasty to potentially push more in the last 2 laps of this race. So I think the race might actually turn a little bit in favor of Toasty towards the last lap or so. It's going to be really close, especially if Willie's tires start to fall off that cliff and he starts gaining a couple. Oh, that was to say that Toasty makes a mistake and goes wide at turn 10, losing crucial amount of seconds. That could be the race right there. Oh, this is so unfortunate. Djax and Sir Hames still battling for that 9th position. It's so close between these two. Djax having a better tire advantage on his car, and it's only going to improve. The advantage is only going to get bigger as the race goes on. So for each lap that they do, Djax will have more and more grip relative to what Sir Hames has, and Sir Hames is clearly running that front right into the ground, wearing that out extremely fast, trying to stay in front of Djax. We'll still see, like maybe Toasty still might have a chance here. So towards the closing laps of the race, if you are on mediums and you hit that red, like the last 5% of the tire, your lap times can jump up like a couple seconds per lap. and Djax takes a look on the inside, but doesn't make it, doesn't quite go for the move. But he's definitely making Sir Hames sweat by making his presence known in his rearview mirror. Sir Hames now under immense pressure to finish ahead of Djax in this race. I think it's so hard to pass on this track. As long as Sir Hames keeps it on track and puts his car in really good defensive positions, he might be able to keep Djax behind still. So Sir Hames not looking to take a defensive position. Oh my God, this is so close. Man, these two are so close right now. There's only 3 laps left. Djax thinking about it, thinking about that move on the inside. Okay, so that's not for position right there. Oh man, can Djax pull off this move? He's got 2 laps left. Alright, so Willie is starting the final lap of the race. He's got a comfortable 2 seconds over Toasty. Oh man, and he lost 2 seconds over. So if Toasty didn't make that mistake at turn 11, they'd be fighting neck and neck at the moment. Maybe Toasty's still got a chance. Oh, this is so close. Djax looking to get side by side with Sir Hames into turn 10. Oh, and he gets side by side, but is he gonna make it stick? No, he stays behind. Oh, and they go side by side. Oh no, he can't make it stick. I think he made the pass though. I think he was able to make it stick to the end. So really right now, just only less than a second ahead of Toasty. All he has to do is just make this corner and make a clean exit, and he'll win the first round at Laguna Seca. Oh my God, Toasty is so close. Wow, what a race. So Willie wins by less than a second over the course of 49 laps. Future takes it home for 3rd place. And looks like Djax was able to make that pass onto on Sir Hames, take that 9th position as Willie crossed the line. Oh my God, what an intense race. Harm's Way with a solid 4th place. Way to start the round, the season, with a 4th place finish. And Azazel takes it home for 5th place. So a 4-5 finish for Bahamut Venom. pretty good. Beto takes home 6th place. We got Silva in 7th, not the race he wanted. He had a blunder in the early stages of the race, causing him to run into Willie. Luckily, that didn't ruin Willie's race. And then D-Jax able to take that last position from Sir Hames on the last lap. Sir Hames struggling to take the car over the finish line, but will do so without any contested. 32 Nasty PSVR in 11th, Ryder in 12th, Zukost in 13th, and then we got Walker coming across the line there in 14th place. What a great race. Yeah, this season's going to be really, really amazing. All right, let's take a look at the race results one more time. So we got Willie winning the race at Laguna Seca. So strong opening for team.com. Only 0.7 seconds in front of Toasty. What insanity. Toasty, if he didn't make that mistake at turn 11, turn 10, turn 11, he would have won this race. Or it would have been really close. I think they would have been battling towards the last moments of the race. Dutra in 3rd, Harmsway 4th, Azazel in 5th. We got Beto in 6th place, and then Silva in 7th. Anthony Colazo finishing it up for Jolly Green Giants in 8th place. So the only team to score both their cars in the top 5, in the top 8 actually, is Bahamut Venom. D-Jax taking home 9th place, beating Sir Hames out on the last lap. 32 Nasty PSVR in 11th. Had a very strong start to the race, but his race came slowly undone after several mistakes. Ryder in 12th, Zukost in 13th, and then we got Walker in 14th. Man, crazy excitement. So we'll be looking forward to the rest of the season. There's going to be, I believe, 7 rounds of racing. Let's see here. 6 rounds of racing. So Laguna Seca is the first. The next is Mount Panorama. We'll go to Fuji International Speedway after that for round 3. Round 4 will be Willow Springs, Big Willow. 5 will be Germany in the Nürburgring GP circuit. And then we'll end out the last round, round 6 at Road Atlanta. So every Tuesday we'll be streaming at this same time, starting around 4 o'clock Pacific time. That's 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to catch these races on a weekly basis, we'll be here every week until pretty much the end of December. So definitely check us out. If you want to join us and potentially race as a reserve driver, you can. Just simply click on that link, the pinned link that I have that has our Discord invite. You can join us. We have a little bit of a process to get you a sportsmanship license. We have a vetting period to make sure that all of the people who join our community are clean racers. And so if you join us there, you'll have a lot of fun. There's a lot of support in our community to help each other get better, be faster, and just better overall as humans, I guess, too. So definitely hang out with us and stay tuned for our race at, I think it's Mount Panorama. Did I say Mount Panorama? Yep, Mount Panorama next week. All right, so catch us later.